SoulCalibur 6. Darkness envelops the moonless night. One man's blade flashes like lightning, his spirit a raging storm. From the shadows, he cuts through the darkness.
All right, everything looks good here. I am bored to tears out.
Sorry, I just need you to take a little nap. Concealment talisman's damaged. Was there a magical barrier? Well, it got me this far. The gates, I'm close. Now's my chance.
Lord Gabak, our country needs you!
Bring us the sword of salvation and free our people!
Beloved compatriots of the Society of Salvation, as no doubt aware, our homeland is in great peril. Only we Westerners and the Society of Salvation can save it. Fortunately, I know where Soul Edge, the Sword of Salvation, lies.
Oh? Then that means...
The day we attain this great power is close at hand, but your assistance is needed. I, Hwang, solemnly swear to make your dreams of salvation a reality. Now pray to the medium to lend us strength.
Spare nothing for the glory of our nation!
What is this light?
My body... it's... burning... Must... kill...
What's going on?
Help!
Good! Good! Now go forth and kill! Harvest more souls for the fragments of Soul Edge. All who remain able-bodied shall help save this land. Kill, and kill some more! Cleanse this land of filth!
You sure do love a spectacle. What will you do if a high-ranking Westerner catches wind of this?
Relax. My magic is keeping us hidden. No one will find us here, though it would seem someone has found us. Who's there? Oh, it's only you. You hardly qualify as high-ranking. It's alive. Prepare to die.
Guess I have to fight. Looks like I'm late, but I won't let you harm anyone else. Incinerate! Prepare for this! You're good. KO! I'll feel you! What? If only I had gotten here sooner.
So, you can wield talismans as well as you can a sword. You're either working for a monk or are one yourself. No matter, magic is no match for the great Gabak. Flash of howling inferno at my command. Manifest and come to my aid.
His spells are powerful, but I can handle them.
Now, with my conflagration spell keeping you at bay, it's time.
Roaring wind!
Ah, it burns! Why, you...
Gotcha! Farewell!
He was good. Now it was the...
Shame on you, sword of cursed flames. You know well here.
Apologies, Princess. Things will smoothly next time. They should.
It's fine. I must admit I'm enjoying myself.
I've returned, Royal Inspector.
There's no need for titles. I've been retired for some time now. Please, call me Suspion. So, how did it go?
I wrapped the fragments in talismans as you instructed. There are 3 in total. With these, I believe I have atoned.
Indeed, fine work. I will excise these fragments and prepare them for the Mirror of Evil's bane in these ruins. And the talismans I provided you were useful?
Very. They'll no doubt help me contend with those fiends.
I see. Then it may finally be time for you to venture... Here, take these new talismans. I'm afraid there aren't many. I am no expert in talisman magic, so imbuing them with profound power, bone-breaking work, even the convenient ones take time to prepare.
Thank you very much. I'll put these to good use.
Do not use them with reckless abandon, particularly the talisman Iron Will. That rarely affords you a great deal of power, but the stronger the adept, the more it takes. Given your skill, no doubt dream you of your life. You would do well to Song-gyong. After all, you once before.
I haven't been back to Jiri-san in some time now. Was it here they wanted me to wait? It was also many moons ago that I brought Mina here, to Master. I wonder if she's still as scrappy as she's always been.
Well, if it isn't the esteemed Sir Hwang Song-gyong, then for whom might you be waiting?
Oh, I was told to wait here for... Mina, you sounded like a completely different person.
Huh? You wouldn't be the first to act so surprised. Come on, we can catch up while we walk.
So, I guess you've been keeping...
Right. I've been going over the 4 books and 5 classics again. I never used to like that stuff, but it really got me thinking. I should really treat my father with more respect. I've caused him a lot of trouble.
I never thought I'd hear you of all people.
Hey! What's that supposed to mean? I also figure if I start more, maybe my father will turn a blind eye when I need him to.
There's the Mina I remember.
Okay, I put my formal airs back on. Hey, that reminds me. Remember Yun Song? He's come a long way.
Thank you for taking the time to see me, Master.
No need to thank me. I very much enjoy these periodic visits. Thank you, Mina, for escorting Hwang here. Now then.
I'll prepare a cup of the citron tea you're so fond of. With that, I leave you two to your conversation.
Hwang, I must thank you that you've done for Mina. It seems that second trip away from home has changed her for the better. I have you to thank for that.
Actually, the second journey might have done us both a world of good.
Many suitors have visited us, asking for Mina's hand in marriage. As her father... Well, we haven't time for that today. Tell me more about what troubles you.
I wanted to talk to you about the Sword of Salvation, Soul Edge.
Hwang's mind reeled as he thought back on his second journey. Much of the information he risked his life to gather centered around one sword. Those seeking longevity call it the key to eternal youth. Those craving wealth know it as the treasure of kings. And to those defending their homeland, it is the Sword of Salvation.
The veracity of this information, however, is unclear.
What are you suggesting? No. Say no more.
Master, do you think the Soul Edge might actually be the Sword of Salvation?
I now see what has you... You are aware of the power struggle between Easterners and Westerners, yes?
I am. Rumors of the Sword of Salvation spread among the Westerners, but Easterners have rejected it.
Indeed, many Westerners are fervently searching for Soul Edge as we speak. They were the ones who suggested his search for it.
And I was among those tasked with seeking it.
We of the Songdo-Zhong have chosen not to take sides, allowing us to remain independent and unaffected by such political squabbles. But given that my and your compatriot Yi Sun-shin is an Easterner, we find ourselves embroiled in this dangerous struggle.
No doubt my misgivings about the Sword of Salvation will draw attention.
The fighting has only worsened in recent years. Chong Chol, the leader of the Westerners, would purge all in his way if given the chance.
This is no civil war.
You have always been selfless, keen to serve others. But now is not the time to throw caution wind.
But we can't let this conflict consume our homeland. I have to...
Hwang, you must learn to do what's best for yourself. Mina is capable of such change, then so are you.
I'm sorry to put you through this, Mina.
The citron tea's gotten cold. I brought Father some, but maybe I'll just drink this one myself. Forgive me, Hwang. I couldn't help it over here.
It's okay to change.
Well, I think you'll be fine either way. But if you ask me, you shouldn't change to fit someone else's. I mean, people change if and when they feel it's necessary. That's the one thing I didn't learn from you.
Mina,
I brought some yakwa. Try some.
Thanks. It's sweet. Very soft.
I know, right? I made them myself. All that talk of Westerners got me. Do you know anything about the Society of Salvation?
No, I can't say that I do.
When a Westerner named Hwang Gabok tried to sweet-talk me, he mentioned something about knowing how to make full use of the Soul Edge.
Hwang Gabok told Mina that the Society of Salvation formed in just the past year. It's comprised primarily of young Westerners. It seems the Society possesses jewels connected to the Sword of Salvation. Rumor has it, a medium channels the jewel's power to aid followers in their quest for the sword. For what purposes the Society wields this power, or how they intend to use the Sword of Salvation, remains a mystery to those outside their ranks.
Hwang Gabok, huh? Sometimes I forget Mina isn't a child anymore. Men are courting her now. That's just I ran into once. They were undone by their own nefarious ways, but the Society's plans are yet in motion. Who's there?
You're Songgyang Hwang, aren't you? I am called Oct. Pleasure to meet you.
What is a child like you doing out alone at this house?
Word, 1 week from today, the Society in the royal capital. A Nash like you would be more than welcome to attend.
Is this some sort of probably... So this is what a gathering looks like. A crowd this big should keep me hidden.
Look! It's Lord Gabok! Shh! He's about to speak!
Beloved compatriots of the Society of Salvation, thank you for meeting in such troubling times. Rest assured that we Westerners and the Society at large remain undaunted. For the Sword of Salvation will ensure we emerge from this crisis victorious.
So that's Hwang Gabak. He doesn't act like a typical government official.
And to that end, we have a very special guest. Someone you all know well. I am, of course, speaking of the hero who traveled the world and back twice in search of Soul Edge. Hwang Song-kyung!
What?
It seems the young warrior is hiding. Perhaps he doesn't do well in front of crowds. Our medium will divine his location, a task far simpler than finding the Sword of Salvation.
That's the child I saw earlier. What's going on here?
There you are. I have you.
What the? I feel...
What is this?
Behold, here you are standing before us. However... roaring skies, trembling soil, souls on this mortal coil, manifest and come to my aid! Not standing anymore, are you? Pleasure to meet you, Hwang Song-kyung. I am Gabak, Sword of Cursed Flames. But soon you'll have no need to remember that.
Curse you. What have you done to these people?
I've used the fragments of Soul Edge to absorb their souls. Just as you predicted, that sword houses an incredible evil.
I'm going to put a stop to you.
You're too late. But don't worry, I need you alive. You're going to murder high-ranking members of the Westerner faction. Then we'll blame the Easterners, and everyone will be purged. Heroes, officials, the military, all who stand in our way.
You're insane if you think I'd do that.
Oh, you will do it. Once the seed of evil I've planted in you blooms, you'll become my own personal assassin.
What's happening? I'm losing control.
Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. I'll have you kill that arrogant girl as well. I couldn't eat for a week after the blow she dealt me.
Me? Nah.
Yes, that's her. She dared to deceive me, you see.
She hasn't changed after all. Well, if I have to change, then I'm doing it on my own terms!
Turned his blade on himself, did he? Well, heroes certainly know how to die in style, don't they? Now, to reduce this place to ashes and make our escape.
am I?
It's only natural you still ache. After 3 months of healing, you still haven't fully recovered.
3 months?
Your wounds were nearly fatal. It's a miracle you've recovered this quickly. Thanks go to your parents for giving you such a strong constitution. But now is not the time for rest. You must learn to master talismans and the basics of Taoist magic.
Master spells?
Correct. You'll be contending with otherworldly entities like Gabak. Using ordinary techniques will only end in your defeat.
Do you know him? Gabak?
Of course. He brings our clan great shame and must be stopped at all costs. We share a common goal, you and I. Allow me to formally introduce myself. Hwang former secret royal inspector. Follow me. I am unable to leave the country. You will travel the world in search of the Soul Edge fragments. It is your duty, as it was you who brought part of Soul Edge to this land.
Suspion regaled Hwang with tales of exploits, Taoist methodology, and talismans. He learned that Soul Edge is a cursed blade, often called the Sword of Destruction. It feeds on the souls of men. Now shattered, its fragments were scattered the world over. What few Hwang recovered fell back into Gabok's hands. Gabok intended to plunge Korea into chaos, using the power of the fragments, then gather as many souls as he could to complete Soul Edge.
I see. I had no idea I brought such calamity to our land.
You're not to blame. The fragments are practically powerless on their own, but the Society of Salvation knows how to make proper use of Soul Edge. That said, the deeds accomplished on your journey were actually a great help to me.
They were?
Indeed. One of the travelers you helped is a most valuable of mine. Perhaps you don't remember?
After months of rigorous training, Suspion declares Hwang's preparation complete. But the elderly monk took note of one last obstacle. The seed of evil planted in Hwang's body. Should he come in contact with an evil aura strong enough, the seed would consume him.
The key to this final hurdle is the Mirror of Evil's Bane, found here in the ruins of Motas. It is one of many reasons I am duty-bound to this land. You should, under the right conditions, be able to make use of its purifying power.
So that's why you've been protecting these ruins.
Indeed, they must never fall into the hands of Gabok and his ilk. At any rate, I only know what I've been told of the mirror, so I do not know precisely how it works. Still, if you gather enough fragments, you should be able to evil from your body. However, you do not yet have the power to rid yourself of the seed. Here, take this talisman.
What?
It is a talisman of iron will. It drains some of your life to afford you immense short time. Evil can do you no harm while it is active. The stronger the adept, the more... If Gabok discovers this, I'm afraid you won't be able to defeat him. Fortunately for you, dead. It is for this reason that you fight as a faceless, nameless warrior.
You're right. I did indeed die back then. The man known as Hwang Sung-young is...
Does this trouble you?
No. I'm more focused than ever on the task at hand. My only concern is worrying those at the Songdojang. All the more reason to gather the Soul Edge fragments as quickly as possible.
Indeed. An ally of mine dwells where you are headed. Seek their aid should you need it.
Thank you, Suhyun. I'm off.